So I'm back. So what I'm about to say today is how can we become better at what we are doing. As a human, there are some stages in life that you need to follow. The first stage is to learn. The second stage is for you to go and implement what you have learned. The third stage, by implementing what you have learned, you are getting experience. After you have get much experience by doing that, after that you are now capable to stand on your own or say that you are able to do that perfectly. The reason why most people are failing in trading is not because they don't know what they are doing, but it's because there are procedures that everyone needs to follow. And if you don't follow those procedures, you cannot achieve the super success that you want in trading. The only way you can understand or trade properly and see yourself making money is not skipping any of the process. If you skip any process, you will lose it all. You don't need to skip any of this process. And what are these processes that you need to, pass through? If someone teaches you a skill and they not teach you how to manage yourself to get, success in that skill, then why did that person teach you? That person is hiding something from you. If you teach someone how to do something, you have to teach them how to manage it, how to manage. If it's to manage themselves, you teach them how to manage themselves for them to be able to do that in the right way. So you need all of those things. You need all of those processes for you to gain mastery, for you to see yourself doing very great at trading. Everybody wants to make money in life. There's nobody who you will see that will tell you that I don't like money. We all love money. But one thing I want you to understand is that before you were born, there was money here. You came here and made money. So why are you chasing money? Why are you trying to chase money, chase money, chase money, chase money? At the end of the day, when you look back, you become a chaser without a process. So a lot of people sit down on their laptop, on their computer, chasing money, chasing money, chasing money, chasing money, not knowing that it's not about chasing money. And if you don't have a proper mentor or you don't have a proper place that you were just learning on your own, I think a lot of things could have given you signal to step back, not to try to chase. But I don't want to talk about that much. We'll talk about that in another video. But there's some things that I want to tell you about trading. One thing, you have to manage yourself properly. You have to manage yourself. You have to be disciplined. And this discipline I'm talking about is not that discipline of saying that I won't do this, I won't do that. Not kind of discipline. A discipline that comes with a pure heart of, even when things are not going well, you are still doing what you have to do because you know this is the right thing that you have to do. Secondly, you have to understand money management. This is another part whereby people mislead themselves, not understanding money management. For you to be a trader, for you to become a profitable trader, you need to understand money management. The more you manage your money in the market, the longer you stay in the market, the longer you become a good trader. Because there are days whereby things will not go the way you plan, things will not ever, things will be very rough, some month will be very crazy month. But do you know what will make you stand out? It's simply because at the end of the day, there is still money in your account to trade. What about those people who have blown up? They have went out and start hustling again, trying to make money for them to come back. You have to understand risk management. Without risk management, without proper risk money management, you cannot go anywhere in trading. You get me? And now there is a system called Profin where everybody is running to. Everybody's trying to do this and do that, trying to make money from Profin because they believe as much as you have capital, you can be able to scale up. I will tell you no. I will tell you totally no. You get me? If I hand you $100 and you cannot manage that $100 well, believe me, you are not a good trader. I want to see profit from that $100 before I can even state that okay, now you can go to profit. So if you cannot like manage that properly, then just forget about it. You need to go and rewire yourself, you need to go and rebuild yourself, you need to go and learn where you are failing, you need to go and process yourself. There is a process that you skip and you need to fall back to experience that process. By doing that, you can see yourself doing better again and again. So that is what I have to say, and that is what I have to say. Thank you.